That's awesome.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm back in the SRT today, driving it around, still breaking this baby in. You know, taking it pretty light on it. Haven't really been doing anything crazy. Taking it on the highway. Took it to work yesterday. She's doing great. She's doing great. Haven't had any issues. And especially, I know people who watched my last video, they're like, for that type of money you spend, you shouldn't be having any issues. And you know what? I agree with you. So, yeah. So, I mean, just breaking it in slowly. Well, anyway, point of today's video is this is something you need in your Jeep SRT, because if you have a Jeep SRT, you know you got it because you want to drive fast, you want to have some muscle, you want to have some speed. So this is what you need. And I finally just got one. I've never used one before. I finally just got one. It was a Prime deal when they had Prime Day. I believe they go for like $400 or something. I think I got it for like $2 maybe, or it was like $450. I got it for $2, I believe. It was something like that. I don't know. It was a really good deal. It was like a few hundred off. But here it is. A radar detector. Yep. Radar and laser detection. Just have to make sure that's what it was called. So I ended up buying it just because, you know, it's good to have, man. If you're driving your car around, I mean, I don't know where you guys live. I live in New York, so as you guys know, so there's tons of cops, tons of, now it's like the new thing. They put up literally like red light cameras, speeding cameras all over the place. So for me, I'm hoping this kind of detects everything that I can't see. I mean, for the most part, you kind of know where the cameras are. Usually it'll say, you know, speed limit, photo enforced, so you kind of know there's a camera in the neighborhood. But I've actually noticed, I don't know if it's legal or not, but I've noticed there's spots that say photo enforced and I can't find the camera. So I don't know if they just never put one up or they're lying to you. Or I don't know how that works, because I especially by me, there's a block that says photo enforced, 25 miles per hour. And I went up and down the whole block looking for the camera just to see if it was like hiding it by a tree or whatever. I mean, usually you see them on like these big poles. You can notice them right away. They're huge cameras. But I couldn't find it anywhere. And then I was like, you know what, let me speed a little bit up the... I was like, fuck it, let me test it out, see if there's really like a camera here. Maybe it's like some new kind of technology. You know, some mini camera hiding in a tree, or maybe somebody on a roof trying to scope you out or something like that. But anyway, so I couldn't find it. So I don't really know if that's legal or not. But anyway, I was like, you know what, let me get one of these radar detectors. So this one is a Cobra, as you could see right there. I don't know much about the brands. I mean, I heard of Uniden. Hopefully I'm pronouncing these right. I know Escort's a big one. So supposedly Cobra was bought out by, I believe it was Escort. And then they kept the Cobra name, but basically they remodeled their radar detectors. So basically this is, well, at least I was watching some guy's review. All he does is review these radar detectors. That's actually how I saw it to get it on Prime deal. He's like, this is a great deal, you should buy it. So I went on Prime and I bought it. But he told me that it was Escort brand. Basically, it's like the main umbrella of the corp. I guess they're like the main company, and then Cobra was bought out by them. And then they named this basically almost similar, because I believe the Escort 360 is popular. This is the... Hold on, I'm trying to drive and film and show you guys stuff. Great, now I'm just caught in the middle of this light. The Dual Pro 360. So you can kind of see it kind of has similar names, I guess, whatever. But anyway, I haven't even opened it up yet. I actually got one previously. I did open it up. I got it off Amazon, like I said, and the clip was broken, so they actually sent me a new one. I'm actually on my way to go return the old one right now, ship it back to them, and then I'm gonna set this up and we're gonna go test it out. I'll drive around for a while. I mean, like I said, I'm breaking in the engine, so I don't mind driving around, putting miles on this thing. So, you know, that's what we're gonna do, and test out this radar detector. So yeah. All right, guys, I turned the car off because it is too damn loud and you probably won't hear me. All right, so here it is, the radar detector. Slip it out. Comes in this nice little packaging. I mean, you can literally get any one. I don't know if anyone's better than the other. I mean, I'm sure there's some popular brands. Like I said, I'm new to this, so I can't recommend any brand, but this one had good reviews. The guy on YouTube who reviews all the stuff, he literally just reviews radar detectors. He said it's good, so to Took his word for it. So here's the actual radar. Peel it off real quick. Looks nice. Looks a little bulky though. I don't know how this is gonna work. But so we got that. And this looks like the clip. Okay, so it's a suction, so that's pretty cool. So at least I could take it off every time because I don't want to be driving around with this literally all the time. So you got the suction thing, and I guess the clip. Let me see how this connects. Oh, it's kind of cool. So this one has a magnet at the bottom, and I guess it just connects right here. Oh, look at that. It just connects like that. Boom, okay. So I guess it would sit in my window like this, basically. It's pretty cool. Whew, it's another hot day. Fuck. And then here's the charger. The phone plug-in. A little zip tie holding it. So here we go. This is it. So I'm actually going to plug it in. The car is not on, so I might turn it back on. So let me show you real quick. So that's actually kind of cool. So if you can see right there, that's the plug-in to the cigarette lighter. But it's kind of cool. They give you another USB, so it's pretty dope. So I guess you could hook something else in there if you want, or something that says alert, power, mute. So I guess you could just press that button and mutes everything. So that's pretty dope. So I'm gonna hook it up. So I'm gonna have to give, you know what, let me just turn it on this way. Alright, so the light turned on the cigarette lighter. Alright, here we go, it turned on. So it's already at 70, which means if I'm going at 70, it kind of gives me an alert. It's set on auto, so I mean, I don't really know much about this stuff. I probably have to look into what the best settings are for being in New York, because I know there's a whole bunch of different shit like K-band. I think there's like a Z, a Y, who knows, maybe the whole alphabet. So I got to do a little more research on this, but let's test it out. I mean, I'm very curious to see how it works. So honestly, my camera's about to die, this one, and honestly, I don't really have a good point of view, so I might just actually set up my GoPro like I do normally when I'm driving. Just set it up there, that way you guys can see, still talk to you guys, and yeah, we'll probably just do it that way. Alright, so I set up, it's powered on, I got this thing, so let's figure this out. So there's instructions here, you guys can see everything. So these instructions, mount it. So it says it should be like right here, somewhere in the middle. So let's try it there. Ugh. Let's try that out. Alright, so it's set up on auto. Hopefully the sound works. I don't really know, but let's go test it out. I'm gonna drive around for a while, see if I find some cameras, whatever I can find. All right, so that's cool. It's picking up my miles per hour right there. It's showing how much I'm doing. So the 70, I guess, would go off whenever I hit that high. So I mean, speed limit's like 55 in New York on the highway, so 70 actually for me is pretty perfect. But so I don't know if the volume's on this thing. I hope it is. So we're gonna go test it out. I'm just gonna take side streets. you guys heard that, but it said caution, red light camera ahead. So to my, it's giving me an arrow right there to the left. Hopefully, I don't know if you guys can really see that. So it says 560 feet to the left, there's a red light camera. So let's check that out. See how accurate this thing is. So it says to the left over here, it says photo enforced. So it's saying 373 feet straight ahead. I mean, that's pretty crazy range if it's picking that up. I mean, I don't... Now it's saying to the left. 158 to the left. Oh shit, it's picking up a band. It says KA band straight ahead. I wonder if a cop's like in front of me somewhere or what's going on. So like I said, I don't know what KA band means. I don't know what any of this shit means. I gotta do research. I mean, I heard of them. I know what they are. It's like K band, KA band. I believe there's another letter Y, maybe LMNOP. I don't know, but I know there's different bands. I'm gonna do more research on this. I literally just got it. I showed it to you guys. I literally just installed it right now for the first time. So, you know, just kind of want to see what it does, you know. Never had one before. But it did pick up a KA band, so I'm curious why, where, who. Curious to see if there was a cop in front of us somewhere.
Red light camera ahead.
Alright, so I picked up another red light camera over there. Just don't know how crazy this is going to be, especially living in New York, so many cameras and cops and shit. Like, I don't know if this thing's going to be going nuts all the time or what's going to be happening, but so far I'm pretty impressed. I mean, so far I like it. Hasn't been annoying or anything. You guys heard that going through that little tunnel right there, but that sounded mean, man. Just did a little pull right there. Nothing crazy, it was just like a quick 40 to like 60 or something like that. But that sounded mean. So far, I'm kind of on the fence about the stainless works exhaust. I like it. I mean, but I don't know. There's something about the Corsa Extreme that's really like drawing my eye to it. I'm not going to make any crazy changes right now, but maybe in the future I might switch over. I don't know, like I said, I'm still breaking it in, so, you know, I don't really know exactly what the exhaust is going to be like when I do pulls, but I mean, just going through that little tunnel right there, or whatever it was, a little underpass, it was, whew, that was loud. So we're heading on to Queens Boulevard. In Queens, it's mostly known as a boulevard of death. There's usually a few deaths, people getting hit by cars. It's crazy stuff, man. I think that's a DT up there in front of me. So it says K behind me. It's picking up a strong K band behind me. This is definitely a DT. So I don't know what that is. Like that K-band, I don't know why that went off. Went off crazy. Like a cop was like right behind me. I mean, there is a service street. Now it says still behind me. I don't know. There's like much shit on this boulevard, like so many red lights cameras, so many speeding cameras. Like I think it's just making this thing trip like crazy. I don't know why it's going K nuts behind me. Maybe a cop's behind me somewhere. So I feel like if you combine this with like the Waze app whenever you travel, you know, people usually post if there's a cop nearby or whatever, if there's an accident or there's a camera. So honestly, if you combine this and that, can't see anybody having any issues, you know? I mean, I'm not saying you're never ever going to get a ticket, but, you know, it's definitely something good to have. What happens if I go 70? So it gave me a speed alert. So I'm going 73 right now. So my thing's set to 70. It said speed alert. So that's pretty cool. I like how it talks to you too. That's pretty dope. I just want to see, like, I mean, I don't know if we're gonna find any cops. I need to drive around New York and find a cop. It's kind of stupid, but I don't know if we're gonna find anyone, but maybe we'll get lucky. Someone's posted up somewhere. Alright guys, so that's gonna do it for this video. You can see it there. You guys probably couldn't see the best. I had you guys in the GoPro and I know it's a little further, but I kind of wanted you to get the whole view of you know, the whole thing set up and me driving and it picking up stuff. So I wouldn't be able to do that if I had to film, and you know, you'd be just staring at my face the whole time. Then I have to go like this and like this and like this. Obviously you get a little dizzy after a while. So I set up the GoPro. I hope that was a good view for you guys, but so far, initial impressions, I like this thing. I mean, it gave me warnings, but I kind of know where everything is already in my neighborhood. So once I go outside New York, or I go into different boroughs, either Brooklyn or the city and stuff like that, it'll definitely become more useful. And like I said, I mean, you can't see everything. So, I mean, especially if you're new to an area, you don't really know where these cameras are, where anything is. So this thing's definitely going to help you out. Even if it's wrong, at least it gives you a little heads up. You're kind of a little more cautious. So if you have a Jeep SRT, a Trackhawk, whatever car you have, it doesn't really have to be a performance car. Any car that you have and you drive a little, you like to put a little metal to the pedal, you like to speed up a little bit, you know, drive quick, this is definitely something that you should invest in. It took me a while to get one, but then again, my car was broken, so I wasn't really driving anywhere, so I didn't really need one. But I waited for Prime Day. I figured there was going to be some good sales on some, and I ended up picking up this one, this Cobra 360, whatever, something. And so far, I mean, I like it. It hasn't, I mean, I know where everything is in my neighborhood, so it didn't really, you know, surprise me at all. I mean, some of the K-bands did, so I'm guessing I don't, like I said, I gotta go through the settings, so I'm not sure what they meant. It could have been speeding cameras. Maybe it just shows up different than you know how he says red light camera. So I'm sure that's probably what it is. But I'm just gonna play around with the settings. I'm gonna go on some forums, see what people say, what's the best settings in New York and stuff like that. So yeah, man, there's a lot of stuff coming, cosmetic stuff coming. I'm still breaking in the engine, so I'm not gonna be doing any crazy pulls yet. But once that time comes, once the engine's broken in, you can believe I'm gonna be doing some crazy pulls. There's just so much more stuff coming, man. I'm gonna try to do 2 videos a week now. I got the car back, so now I'm motivated to do more. So I'm gonna try to do, usually I post on Mondays, so I'm gonna try to do Mondays and Thursdays. And I'm just gonna do it. I mean, I'm not gonna guarantee it. I'm really gonna try. But you know, it all depends on stuff coming in, if I have it or not, if I don't have it. But I'm gonna try to do as much as I can. And yeah, just stay tuned. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. If you like the video, hit the like button. It really helps out my videos, and I do appreciate it. I appreciate all you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.